Oh, yeah. Good morning. Good morning. It is 6:39 a.m. on Friday, October 6th, 2017. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Running on, I was up a little late. Yeah. The Critical Role. I still haven't finished the episode, so I don't know for sure that it's the campaign finale, but it's basically the climactic battle. Was last night, and I stayed up to watch some of it. Very exciting stuff. I tweeted last night that it was basically like the D&D Super Bowl, and it kind of is. Um, Very exciting stuff. Uh, oh shoot, I had something else that I was going to talk about now, and I was going to mention that and then get on to the other subject, and then the greatest trick Critical Role ever pulled was making me forget what I was talking about. Actually, no, that's not their greatest trick. Not even in the top five, really. I had some fun playing in a session yesterday too, online, and there was some silliness where I had two different characters that I had created, and in trying to decide which one to play as for that particular session, there was this weird feeling of like, well, I could play it as this one twice in a row, but is that fair to the other character? Like in my head, I'm worried that the other character will feel bad that she gets left out. Although, like obviously it's irrational really, but it's a reflection of having developed the character fully enough in my own mind that I can feel empathy for an imaginary character in a meta sense. So, yeah. Yeah. um, because it's not even just like in a story setting, like I'm feeling empathy for a character in a situation, like when you watch any movie or other fictional story or anything like that, like because it's not even that, it's like outside the story. Oh well. I'm excited today or this weekend because apparently the early reviews for the new Blade Runner movie are kind of really good. And I was kind of surprised, maybe even surprised how surprised I was, because I guess in my head somehow I just sort of assumed that it wasn't going to be good. I put it in sort of the same bucket as Alien Covenant in my head, which I actually didn't even see, but the reviews kind of bore out what I was sort of expecting, and that had been based on Prometheus. And just sort of, but like in hindsight, thinking it's like, oh, well, yeah, but the director is the same guy who did Arrival, which was great. So I suppose I maybe could have had more optimism for it. But also, just like all the pictures of Harrison Ford as Deckard, but just wearing that one T-shirt, it just so like it's so bland compared to every other thing in that movie, in the Blade Runner universe. I don't know. That made me just all by itself like less excited about the movie. But I guess the reviews are really good, so maybe the movie's really good, and that's kind of exciting because I love Blade Runner. So if there's a new great Blade Runner movie, right? Um, and in case you guys were not aware, there's actually three short films, one of them animated, made as like supplements to the movie, like little side detail things, that are not they're not parts of the movie, but they're like associated with the movie. And like the movie takes place in 2049, as the title would suggest, but like there's, you know, uh, one of these shorts takes place in 2022, depicting like a notable event in the world's history, and another one in 2036, and then another one seems like it takes place maybe just briefly, shortly before the movie starts. And yeah, so those are all actually pretty good. I recommend them. And so I'm looking forward. Probably won't end up seeing it tonight, but I'm looking forward to seeing Blade Runner 2049. And when I do, I'll tell you all about it. So I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.